Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, and today we're taking a look at something new. If you've been watching the channel for the last couple months or maybe the last year, you know there's been a series of products that I've featured by a company called CVLIFE. CVLIFE had reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to test out some of their products, and I said I would. It all started when I bought one of their red dots for a pistol that I had, my Taurus G3, about a year ago, and it's one of the least expensive red dots you can actually buy, and I'm happy to report that it's still functional. It's still great, and I'm able to shoot that Taurus G3 more accurately than I would be able to before with just the iron sight. So I've been really happy with CVLIFE's products. I've also checked out one of their camping backpacks, and there's more items that we have coming from them. And today we're going to show off their foam pistol rack for your gun safe. So we're going to go and check it out. First things first, in the nature of full disclosure, CVLIFE did send this item to me for free. We'll take you through the specifications on it. We'll get it put together real quick and talk about the construction of it, what it has to offer. So even though they did send this to me as a promotional item, it will have no influence over my take on the item. If I think it's flimsy crap, I'm going to tell you so. If I think it's a good item, I'm going to tell you so. Now, CVLIFE had also asked me to film this without featuring any firearms in it. So what I'm going to do is go back over to Amazon. I'm going to respect their wishes, and I'll find some photos of it or some customer images that show this item assembled with firearms in it. Even though I have pistols in here I could put in here, I will at least let you know, say if like a G17 with the TLR1 is going to fit in it, or just how my typical handguns have a tendency to fit in it in this product as it is. So first of all, user manual. Okay, so we've got a foam rack with 6 slots. We've got assembly instructions on the side. It looks really simple. Looks like we just have some screws that are going to go in when we put it together. And we are looking at 5.9 inches tall by 7.6 inches deep. And it looks like we're looking at a width of 12.2 inches. The inner slots are going to measure 6.4 inches by 3.1 inches right here. And it does have 6 slots too. It does weigh 1.15 pounds if you have the 6 slot model. And the 8 slot dimensions, if you decide to get the 8 slot model, that's going to be 16 inches long by 7.6 inches wide by 5.9 inches high. So this may or may not fit in your gun safe, depending if you have a gun locker or an actual gun safe itself. That'll determine whether or not it's going to work for you. So according to the listing over here on Amazon, we'll talk about the construction of it. It's an EVA foam construction. People also say that these are nice little steel tubes that come along with it. They also give you a screwdriver. That's a nice little touch with it. Sometimes they use some weird hex sizes that don't always work. It does get a 4.9 out of 5 stars on 15 reviews, but it also has not been out for very long, so there's really not a lot out there. So I thought, well, maybe I'll bring you guys some information on it. So let's go ahead and do just a quick breakdown of the parts real quick here and get it put together. So let's just go ahead and get the frame rods out of here. It's going to be a super simple assembly with it. Looks like we have some washers and some screws. And the screws themselves are just going to be, just a standard Phillips head, which is a good thing, right? So we got the steel rods right here. Right. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and check out the instruction manual. I'll put it together. We'll bring it right back and we'll show you what it's going to look like when it's done. Then I'm going to let you know pistols, what fits in there, what doesn't fit in there, and we will go from there. All right, so hang tight. All right, guys, so here's construction of the 6-slot CVLIFE pistol holder when we're done with this. So this is a top view. Okay, there's a nice front view for you. All right, back view, it's basically flush and flat across the back. All right, bottom, and one of the sides. Assembly is super easy. All I did was simply put one of the steel shafts through the hole and alternated between plate and spacer, plate and spacer. Got one done, sat it flat, and got everything basically aligned, and then just simply put the other 2 steel shafts through. It only took me about a minute. By the way, pro tip, the screwdriver will go directly into the steel shaft, making it easier for you to put the frame through the places you're assembling it. So without actually showing you pistols, it's a little hard to explain. So I've got a G17 Gen 5 with I thought it was a TLR HL1, but that's actually my Walther PDP. But G17 Gen 5, it's a pretty decent sized pistol. You can set it on here a variety of ways. You can set it so that the front of the barrel just rests across this back plate right here and the gun simply sits in it. You can also pull back a little bit and let the barrel sit flush down here with some of the handle hanging off the back, the pistol grip hanging off the back. You can kind of position it however you want to. It will fit with the light in there, at least with the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie or Valkyrie 2 without any issues, but it might not be the exact fit you're looking for. So if you're going to store the pistols with the lights, you might want to test out a couple of them and then decide what you want to do. But overall, I mean, I think it's going to work really well. There's a couple of nice advantages to this versus your traditional, I guess you could call it maybe like bar style, where the bar goes into the barrel and holds the gun up. What I don't like about that system, which is what I'm currently using, is you have to be very careful how you put the gun in there, because there's a possibility of dragging against your other firearms and ruining the finish. That's something to think about, where here you simply drop it in the slot. You've got some foam to isolate the pistols, which is definitely an advantage. Another nice thing about this is it's relatively compact, and depending on your clearance, it should fit in most of your gun safes or a top rack of most of your gun lockers. It does have a lot of other use too. You could put boxes of ammo in here if you wanted to, or you could stack magazines in here if you want to. You could put AR-15 magazines in there if you want an easy way to divide them up. So really, for $30.99, it is a very flexible, viable option. I do know that for a simple 5-pin like gun stand, what's got the 5 bars on it, where you put the guns, you put the pins in the barrel. I think I spent about $20 or almost 25 bucks on one of those from Shields, with a nice plastic coated one, metal. I like it. It's just not the best option, and I do like this a lot better. So this will be going in my gun safe, and we'll start stacking the pistols in here. Again, so that's one really nice thing about it. And like I said, you can get a 6-slot version or an 8-slot version, and that makes it work really well. It is actually fairly rigid. It's not going to like fall apart or bend or flex if you put a lot of heavy handguns in there. You shouldn't have to worry about that. The frame basically keeps it assembled really well, and you just need to screw the screws and the washers on each side, and you're basically all set to go. So it's decent. And on the sides, we have a nice hard plastic to add some rigidity to it. Also, it'll just allow it to just simply slide into the safe and slide right out. And all the while, it's going to be protecting your firearms. So overall, I do like this CVLIFE 6-slot pistol holder for the gun safe. It does work really, really well. Construction is what it is. It's a very simple design that's well thought out. Inside, it's nice and soft and coated. You're not going to scratch anything when you put it in here or take it out. You also don't have to worry about putting like a pin down your barrel. And, you know, there's a possibility that you might have a gun that's in a certain caliber. Or let's just say you got yourself a 22 or maybe a 22 Magnum pistol, and the bar that would normally go in the barrel doesn't fit. Well, then what do? Then you got to buy yourself a different stand to put that gun on. Where here, it's not a concern. You can put just about any pistol in here that you want to, say short of like a 500 Smith & Wesson. But even then, you can fit revolvers in here. You can fit semi-autos in here. The G17 Gen 5. It's a fairly snug fit, but there's a little bit of space from the left side to the right side. So overall, I'm really happy with it. So CVLIFE, thank you for sending me this 6-slot pistol holder. I really do like it. It's one of those things where I've got one, I may get two, as I currently have two gun safes right now. You could also position it differently. You could put it upright if you wanted to make it work for you. So you could simply change direction if you feel like doing so. But anyway, guys, this is Travis P11. I want to thank you for watching my review of the 6-slot CVLIFE pistol holder. It's another quality product from CVLIFE. I've been really happy with the product so far. Make sure that you guys do like and subscribe, and you can check these out over on Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description box that'll take you over there. It is not an affiliate link. It will not get me any bonuses whatsoever. It's just a link that's going to save you guys some time getting this product. And I think it's something that you might want to check into. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We got a lot more videos coming your way, so make sure you like and subscribe. Guys, I want you to have fun as usual. I want you to be safe. Make sure you like and subscribe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.